Travel is still in high demand despite rising inflation, and high demand means booking early to find the best prices and availability. So, where are the hot spots? Travel expert Jeanenne Tornatore joins me now with the scoop. We always love having you on the show. What should travelers expect this year in 2023?
Well, global tourism is expected to rise by 30% in 2023. And, we've seen labor shortages, we've seen rising fuel costs. So, given this high demand, you should expect prices to be, like everything else, on the rise as well this year.
Okay, and you say there are three things travelers should be booking now, even if
Yes.
they're planning travel later in the year. So, tell us about that.
Yeah, there's three categories that are really important to look at early in the new year, even if you're traveling in summer or even in the fall. So the first category is outdoor travel. So, during the pandemic, outdoor travel, adventure travel really grew in popularity. And frankly, it has not slowed down. So if you're thinking about that big national park vacation during the summer, maybe it's Yellowstone or Yosemite, those big ones that are really popular, what you need to know is that the National Park Service actually opens up their reservation system for the lodging and the campsites in those national parks in January. By the end of February, availability is pretty slim. So if you really want that true experience in those national parks, you need to be planning and booking right now.
Wow, would never have thought that. So, I'm glad you told us. You have two more?
Yeah, so the second category is cruising. We talk a lot about cruising, especially for Floridians. It's such an easy, affordable vacation. Well, 2023 is really going to be the year of the cruise. We just saw Carnival launch that brand new celebration ship out of the port of Miami over the holidays. They have another one coming out of the New York port, the Venezia, an Italian themed ship during spring break. Yet another ship, the Jubilee, launching at the end of the year. So we've got all these new ships, new routes, new experiences, really driving demand. And then for travelers looking at those summer trips, the Alaskan cruises, the European cruises, those are the ones you really want to start booking and thinking about now. And the reason it's important to book cruising early in the year is because in the industry right now is what's known as wave season. It's when all those cruise lines put out their biggest sales and promotions for the year. So January into mid-February is really the time when you're going to get some of the best deals, even if you're looking at fall next year.
Okay, I'm glad you told me that. My best friends are trying to plan a cruise for spring. So not necessarily fall, although, yeah, I can't believe that you would even want to look that far ahead for that. But I'm so glad you told me because I'm going to tell them book now. Okay. And what's the third
Absolutely.
one?
And the third one is international travel. We've seen high demand for international destinations. Europe was really big last year. Where we're seeing a lot of searches for 2023 is in Asia Pacific. So Tokyo, New Zealand, Australia, those regions that opened up so much later than everyone else after the pandemic, seeing a lot of pent up demand. And if you're thinking about Europe, I think it's going to be big again this summer. You might want to consider those shoulder seasons going in the spring or the fall, but you definitely want to book them now before availability is gone and before airfares just continue to rise.
And you do have some other tips, though, for saving, right?
Yeah, three quick tips, kind of creative ways that you can save this year. Number one is think about the experience you want to have, not the destination. So, you want a tropical beach escape. There's over 200,000 miles of coastline in the world. So think about maybe outside the box where more people are not going. Try somewhere new this year. Also, blend those work and leisure trips. So if you're getting your airfare paid for a work trip to a great destination, think about adding on your vacation days at the end when your work is done, staying a little longer. We're seeing more people do that with the growing remote workforce right now. And then finally, you want to book your airfare early in the year. So if you're thinking about summer, you should be looking and booking airfares now, but consider that you can always rebook those. One of the rare upsides of the last couple of years is that the major airlines actually eliminated their change in cancellation fees. So you can book that airfare now, then go on Google Flights, set those price alerts. If you see the price drop, rebook it, and then just save the difference as a credit that you can use for a future flight. So it's a little bit creative, but easy ways that you can save a little money this year in 2023.
I'll take it. That sounds
Yeah.
great to me. Where can we go for more information, Jeanenne?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm at the Outside Insider.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much and happy traveling.
Happy travels.
And if you'd like to see this segment again, just head to our website at firstcoastliving.net.